My name's Jack and welcome to day 4 of the 12 Days of Christmas. In this episode I watch and review Planes, Trains and Automobiles. So let's get straight into the review. Roll titles.
Paramount Pictures presents Steve Martin.
You ever been to Hawaii?
Yeah.
You see Don Ho while you were there?
See the second show, that's the best one.
Is that right?
Yeah.
John Candy.
Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
In a new film by John Hughes. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
See that Bears game last week? Yeah, hell of a game, hell of a game.
I really enjoyed this movie. But first, this is what the film's about. Easily excitable Neil Page, played by Steve Martin, is somewhat of a control freak. Trying to get home to Chicago to spend Thanksgiving with his wife and kids, his flight is rerouted to a distant city in Kansas because of a freak snowstorm and his sanity begins to fray. Worse yet, he is forced to bunk up with talkative Del Griffith, played by John Candy, whom he finds extremely annoying. Together they must overcome the insanity of holiday travel to reach their intended destination. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this movie as much as I did. I thought this film was extremely funny. There was a joke around every corner. It was so good. Both the main characters are played extremely well by Steve Martin and John Candy. They are both absolutely incredible actors. From the second this movie started, I could tell it was a John Hughes movie. You can tell by where it's set, you can tell by the way it's filmed, you can just tell by the whole feel of the movie that this is John Hughes' work. And let's just say, he directs this movie extremely well. He also wrote the movie, which is done extremely well as well. He's a genius, he really is. It does take a little bit of time to get invested in the story, but after you do, you really want to know what happens to the characters. There's some really good uses of slapstick comedy in this, which I really liked, but there's also some silly uses as well. I love slapstick comedy when it's done right, and this movie to the most part does that. Some of the effects are so dated and you can tell they're really fake, but it's an 80s movie and I can understand why it's like this. I thought the scene when they're in the car and they're dragging towards the two trucks was slightly goofy for me, especially when he imagines John Candy as the devil, which was just a bit too goofy. I would be able to understand this if this movie was a goofy movie, because I do like movies that are silly humour, but because this movie is well structured, it's a well structured comedy, I can't understand this one little goofy scene. I feel this movie gives you a nice warm feeling. It's a real good Christmas movie. The ending is really good. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the ending is amazing. It's just an amazing ending. This is actually a Christmas movie, the first Christmas movie I've seen with a twist ending. It's actually got a twist at the end, which I feel was done well, but they could have elaborated more on the twist. It felt like the twist was, like, it happened and then they just finished with it. It just seemed a bit rushed. Both John Candy and Steve Martin are really good at the end of this movie, especially with the twist. They handle it very well, and you can really see their emotion coming through. I feel the movie becomes more funny after about the 40-minute mark. The first 40 minutes I didn't really laugh at, but after that it's really funny. It's absolutely hilarious. Out of 10, I would like to rate this movie 8 out of 10. In the next episode of the 12 Days of Christmas, I'll be watching and reviewing Scrooged. The next video will be out tomorrow at 5 PM. But for now, goodbye.